Hey, cricket nuts! Let's dive straight into tomorrow's Champions Trophy showdown. Afghanistan versus South Africa, the third match of the 2025 tournament, Group B, going down at the National Stadium in Karachi on February 21st. It's a day and night affair kicking off at 2 p.m. local time, so if you're halfway across the world, figure out your time zone or just stay up all night like a proper fan. This isn't some meaningless bilateral snooze fest. Both teams are stuck in a group with Australia and England, so this early clash could set the tone or bury someone's hopes faster than you can say, caught behind. Alright, let's start with Afghanistan. These guys are crashing the Champions Trophy party for the first time, and they're not here to just sip tea and wave at the crowd. They punched their ticket after turning the 2023 World Cup into their personal playground, knocking off England, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka like they were swatting flies. Then they strutted into the 2024 T20 World Cup semi-finals, proving they're not a fluke. Hashmatullah Shahidi's the skipper, cool-headed but fierce, leading a squad that's got fire in its belly. You've got Ramanullah Gurbaz, who's been treating bowlers like piñatas lately, smashing runs with a grin. Then there's Rashid Khan. Holy hell, this guy's a freak. He could spin a brick on a sheet of ice and still get you out. Mohammad Nabi's the grizzled vet who's seen more cricket than your grandpa, and Ibrahim Zadran's up there opening with a bat so steady he could carve a statue with it. Now, South Africa. Oh, the Proteas. What a saga. They won the first Champions Trophy back in 1998 when half of us weren't even born, but since then, it's been a tragic comedy of near misses and epic meltdowns. The 2024 T20 World Cup final against India. Man, they had it in the bag and then choked so hard they could have starred in a Heimlich maneuver tutorial. Temba Bavuma's the captain, trying to keep this ship from sinking, and he's got some serious weapons. Heinrich Klaasen's a six-hitting lunatic. Give him a bat and he'll launch it into orbit. David Miller's the ice-cold finisher who could probably smack a winning run while texting his mom. And Kagiso Rabada? That dude's pace is so quick he could deliver your pizza before you order it. But here's the kicker. South Africa's got a PhD in snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Will they finally break the curse, or is this just another episode of Chokers Anonymous? Let's talk form, because this is where it gets juicy. Afghanistan rolled up to South Africa's house in September 2024 and spanked them 2-1 in an ODI series. Gurbaz was the star, treating their bowlers like batting practice dummies. Player of the series, no contest. South Africa, meanwhile, has been tripping over themselves like they forgot how to tie their boots. They got swept by Pakistan in a 3-match ODI series at home. Embarrassing. Then they flopped in the ODI tri-series against New Zealand and Pakistan, losing both games. But hold up, they did pull off a win in their warm-up against Pakistan Shaheens, chasing 323 like it was a warm-up jog. So, are they waking up, or was that just the cricket gods trolling us? The venue's next, National Stadium in Karachi. This pitch is a batsman's wet dream. Flat as a board, boundaries tighter than a cheap pair of jeans, and recent games have been run fests. Pakistan chased 353 against South Africa in the tri-series here, and New Zealand waltzed past 243 in the final like it was nothing. The average first innings score sits at 246, but that's ancient history. Lately, it's been 300 plus or bust. Weather's dry, cloudy, and steamy at 30 degrees Celsius, so bowlers might as well bring a mop for all that sweat. It's a paradise for hitters, but if there's any early juice or late turn, the quicks and spinners might sneak a wicket or two. So, what's going to decide this thing? Afghanistan's got that spin magic. Rashid Khan's the headliner. This guy's so good he could get a wicket with a tennis ball on a highway. If the pitch gives even a sniff of turn, South Africa's batsmen are going to be doing the cha-cha trying to read him. Noor Ahmed's another sneaky weapon. Young, left arm, and full of tricks. If they choke South Africa's middle order early, it's game on. Up top, Gurbaz and Zadran are a dynamite pair. Get them going, and Shahidi and Nabi can pile on the runs like it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. South Africa's counter? Power and pace. Klaasen can hit a ball so far you'll need binoculars to find it, and Miller's the guy you want when it's down to the wire. He's smoother than a buttered slide. Rabada and Lungi Njiti could rattle Afghanistan's top order if there's any life in the pitch early, but on a flat track? Good luck stopping the bleeding. They're spinners, Keshav Maharaj and Tabrayaz Shamsi, are solid, but they're not in Rashid's league. In the Tri-Series, they got smashed for over 6 and over, so if Afghanistan's batsmen get a look, it could be carnage. Head-to-head stats? South Africa's up 3-2 in ODIs, including a win in the 2024 T20 World Cup semi-final. But Afghanistan's got the recent bragging rights with that 2-1 series win. This isn't a one-sided history lesson anymore. These teams are trading punches. Afghanistan loves playing the underdog card. They've got no baggage, just hunger. South Africa's lugging around a suitcase full of past failures, and one slip-up could send them spiraling into here we go again territory. Prediction time. And no, I'm not picking favorites because I'm not here to cheerlead. If Afghanistan strikes early with spin and gets South Africa's middle order sweating, they could pull this off. Rashid's the X-factor. If he's on, South Africa's toast. But if Klaassen and Miller start swinging, Afghanistan's bowlers might be picking the ball out of the stands all day. That Karachi crowd's going to be electric. Tons of Afghan fans will make it feel like a home game, and South Africa might crack under the noise. My gut says South Africa's got the edge with their experience, but only if they don't gag in the clutch. If they do, Afghanistan's got upset written all over them. This match is going to be wild. Rashid spinning webs, Klaassen blasting sixes, maybe even a collapse or two. It's a coin toss with extra drama. Grab your snacks, glue yourself to the screen, and don't blink. You might miss a hat trick or a howler. And if South Africa bottles it again, well, it's not choking, it's just tradition. Tune in tomorrow, because this one's going to be a banger.